safe talk. Here we go, talking that safe talk.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Kyle Johnson, also known as That Wealthy Guy, the Wealth Guy, and you are now tuned in with The Talk with MingP. I started Wealth in Abundance. When I was in the 9th grade, I went to Milford Mill Academy, well, Milford Mill High, which I want to call it. I started that in the 9th grade. That was 2012. So I was probably 13, I want to say. And I started that when I was in the 9th grade, but I was already doing clothes before I did that.
Yeah.
I started doing clothes when I was in middle school. Like, I would paint on shirts and I would paint on shoes and stuff like that. So when I got to high school, coming from my middle school, we wore uniforms. Going to high school, we didn't wear uniforms, and it was like a fashion show every day.
Oh,
so,
really?
Like, I had to figure out, like, what am I going to wear? Like, I can't wear the same thing every day. Like, everybody else fresh. Like, let me get fresh too. So I would take some shirts or hoodies and stuff like that I had from, like, Old Navy and stuff like that. Like, I didn't have all that. Coming from middle school, my wardrobe was, like, nothing.
That's everyone, I feel like. That's everyone.
That's when you really come into, like, damn, I gotta wear something.
Exactly. Yeah, you be like, oh, they dressing up. Maybe I need to dress up too.
So I would take, like, hoodies and T-shirts from, like, Old Navy, and I figured out how to screen print. So I was, for a while, I was trying to figure out how can I get my designs on these clothes. Like, I couldn't figure it out for a while, so I did a lot of research on that. I mean, then that also led me into printing and stuff for other people. So I had to figure it out. I had to figure out how to actually do it. So.
Okay, that's cool. So I've seen that you have some upcoming events and you're looking for some models, right?
Yeah, you gonna be one?
We had this conversation. I'm not gonna be your model. I'll probably slide all the way to the end.
Right. But I mean, I'm looking for some models. I'm really looking for my main go-to models that I use for different things. On a fashion show, people ask me, you gonna go to school for fashion, or how you feel being in fashion? I'm not in fashion. Everybody has their own fashion. Even if you can't dress, that's maybe bad fashion or good fashion, like that.
My little bear.
But I'm not really in fashion. I have a lifestyle brand. Wealth and Abundance is a lifestyle brand. It just so happens that clothing is the area that I'm in right now. That's my gateway to other things.
Okay. So what other things do you have in mind that you want to put your name on?
I mean, I wanna put my name on different things like clubs, restaurants, hotels, and stuff like that. In the long run, that's what I want to do. So that's why I make sure that I cultivate my brand. And I pay real close attention to the details so that when I get to that point, I just, right now, I'm really working in the future. So I'm working on things that y'all not even going to see until maybe 5-10 years from now.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Like this hoodie, I designed this hoodie probably like at least a year ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, that's a nice hoodie.
2 years ago, because I first made the first one a year ago.
Really? Okay. Yeah, that's nice. And then
time.
And let's see the back. It's something on it.
See the back.
You gotta turn around. Let them see the back.
I wish this was a swivel chair. Can you see it?
Yeah, we can see it. That's real nice. And what it come with?
It's a you see, it got the side zip on.
Yeah, that's something like you can work out in or just chill.
Put something in this pocket. I'm gonna see what you can put in there. You can decide what you want to put in there.
I feel like I knew where you would go with it.
Anything you want to put in there, you can put in there. You put some money in there. You can, put some,
Oh my gosh.
Flag on the sleeve. But it's gonna be a set though, so it's gonna come with joggers.
Okay, and that's for females and male.
Yes, it's a male style and a female style. They basically the same, but the female is it's just the way that it's cut is more
different colors. So you just want to do the black and
it's 5 colors. It's this one with black. It's one with white on the side. It's one with red, blue, and it's a neon yellow. You
gotta make a pink one for me, okay?
All right,
I just need one pink one. I can feel like I just need one. No one else can have it. I just need one. Yes. Okay. And it can say Ming P on the back.
I gotta put that in my phone. I swear I will forget. I'm serious.
Oh my gosh, I really need it. Like I like that. That's so cute. And then it's getting chilly outside. You need little different things like that.
I got reminders in my phone. That's the only way I remember.
Kids out there that, you know, they want to design clothes or have a clothing line or get into fashion. What's some advice you would give to them?
I mean, I don't really give advice because you ain't about to say I told you to do something. But
school's first. Let's say that.
Yeah,
school is first.
Yeah, school is first because education, knowledge is key. You need to know things in order to do things.
Exactly.
Anything you want to do. Like, even if you're in the streets, if you want to be a doctor, regardless, you're going to need to do research. You're going to need to get your credentials. You're going to need to get stamped.
Exactly.
In order to do whatever you want to do, if you want to do it right. So I would say if somebody wants to do anything, I would just say the first thing is do your research and have a definite purpose of what you want to do. Have a definite goal. Have a definite goal and have a definite purpose, a reason why you want to do it. And you got to really mean it.
And what is your purpose?
My purpose for this is I feel like my people, black people, brown people, bronze people, gold people, I feel like I'm golden, Golden people. Okay. So I'm going to speak for the golden ones.
Okay. What am I?
You golden. That's gold.
I'm honey.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Honey people too. Okay. I feel like my people have like some problems going on in society, and it's getting harder and harder if we don't make some type of change. If we don't, start motivating each other. If we don't start working with each other. If we don't start bringing our dreams to life and chasing wealth and abundance. And that's really why I'm doing it. That's the main reason why. I got a lot of different reasons why I do specific things, like why I did this hoodie. I got a reason why I did this. Like, I like this. Like, this, like, you could run around in this, and it's like, the material is nice. It's like, you can compare this to Under Armour. Like,
absolutely, or Nike.
I just like, and I'm really doing this because I never worked for anybody, really. I always sold different things. Like, even elementary school, I sold candy. I always sold things, so I always dealt with money. So I always understood that money was energy. And so seeing that, I know that if I work a job, then I'm not going to get the full use of my time. I know that I'm going to be spending time and energy on something that don't really benefit me in the future. It doesn't really benefit my future offspring. Mm-hmm. Because I know what I can do. Like, I have visions of things that I could do, and if I could see it happening, then I know that I could do it, and I'm gonna do it. So that's why I'm doing this.
Yeah. Now, earlier you were saying that you went to Hampton.
Yeah, I went to Hampton University for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't go for a full 2 years. I don't think. I went for my freshman year. And then I went my sophomore year. I went the first semester, and I was getting a lot of buzz up there, wealth and abundance. Everybody wanted to be wealthy. I got a lot of good connections from there. I got a decent education from there, as much as I wanted to pay attention to. Mm-hmm. At that time, I was more so every time I was in class, I was on Instagram or on my website or finding somebody new to help me promote or something like that. So I wasn't really paying too much attention to what was going on in there. I feel like education is not what's in those books. I feel like education is whatever you need to succeed. That's your education.
So basically,
streets.
The streets taught you.
Something like that. I mean, not just street. I mean, I have all different types of people that I deal with. I mean, like, I got people around me that's small business owners, big business owners, millionaires, and broke people. I learned things from all of them because the money, it's not just the money that's in that bank account, or it's not what they have or what they have on, it's what's in their soul, because the money is in your soul. Basically. That's what I believe. And so I learned from a lot of stuff. Like, I learned from a lot.
Now, you know how some people with their clothing line, they try to open up a storefront. Yeah. Are you thinking about opening up a storefront? Or you just going to keep it online?
I'm thinking about it. I'm definitely thinking about it. I do want my own stores. I want stores around the world. Couple different places in the world. Like, a big place I want to have a store. I want to have a store in Tokyo. I want to have a store in London. I want to have a store here, somewhere here, but I haven't figured out exactly where. I don't know where. I don't think Baltimore is to the point where as though I can put a store somewhere because it doesn't really fit the energy of what I want to do yet. So, but right now I'm only in one store right now, and I'm really learning how that works. I'm learning how how the customers respond to different things. So I had to really. I'm in a research stage. I'm gaining education. I'm doing getting my education on selling right now. My education on selling things in a store. So
before you go out there and step and do your own thing,
I don't know how a store runs. I'm not gonna lie to myself. You feel me? Like I don't.
It's
really
not
know.
easy at all. Running your own business, I give it to you guys. It's not the easiest thing.
On my plate to be running a store. I run an online store. So.
Oh yes, definitely. Yeah. Now, what store are you in now?
It's called Winkle Boutique. That's owned by two people. The one guy named Andre and the other named Justin Winkle, who's the artist. So it's an art gallery / boutique. It's crazy. It's stuff that I wouldn't even expect because the different people that give me a good response, I would never think that they would, they would like my brand or that they would even acknowledge it. And so I might be in a mall or something like that. I mean, I'll wear this. I mean, I got my fronts and I got some Giuseppe's on. And I got my Wealth and Abundance on. And it might be like a random, foreigner or anything. And they may be like, oh yeah, I like your shoes. Or I like how you put that together. Like, I remember one time I was down Fells Point riding on a hoverboard with the Giuseppe's on. And it was like this family. And they was like, oh man, I like how he did that. Like they ain't say it to me, but they acknowledged. So I like that a lot. That's another reason why I do it. I mean, I like the attention. I like when people pay attention. I like that. So.
That's good. That's good. Now you were saying it was a picture that you showed me with Future in it, and I seen how your reaction was because he was looking at your shirt.
He had to look at it. What's his name? Tess. Shout out to Free Band Tess. He wore the hoodie, I guess, at one of Future concerts, and he was helping get Future ready, make sure he looking right for the show. And Future had his head down, so I'm pretty sure he had to look out like, wow, abundance. It probably got him ready for the show. It probably helped him get a couple.
He probably looked at it and was like, where you get that shirt from? That's a nice shirt, type of. You got.
And it's even if he didn't really acknowledge it, subconsciously he see it. So in the long run, he gonna be like, I seen that somewhere.
I feel as though people, we see certain things, we might not make a comment on it, but we see it.
I mean, and in marketing, it took you 7 times to really pay something real attention anyway. You can see it a lot of times and not pay it no mind, and then when you see it, then that's when it really clicked.
Now, living here, I asked this before with a couple of my other people I interviewed. Living here, we got different designers here, Do you feel like any competition? Do you ever feel like sometimes you can't do certain events or you can't do certain things because a different designer's there and they might, some type of interfering?
Well, as far as in competition, I mean, the only way it could be competition is when me, myself, or a different designer gets prideful. But at the end of the day, we're not in competition. Like, we really all work together. We all working together, but when we get prideful, that's when we start clashing. Yeah. We really all work together. Yeah. Like, all the different designs, we all work together. They won't all admit it, but we do. When I make a design, they see it. When they make a design, I see it. They motivate me, I motivate them. They not all going to admit that, but that's what it is. When I do a new thing, they do a new thing. When they do a new thing, I do a new thing. When they coming out and getting sales, I come out and get sales because it motivate me. So we all working together. We just not all together at the same time. Our energy is working together at the same time. So if they got customers in this area and, they got a lot of people that's buying that stuff, now they've opened the door for, me to come in, or I have customers in this area now. My customers will start to buy from them, and then you'll start to see, like, you got on a Baltimore brand. Yeah. It's going to become more and more of that. It's going to be more boutiques popping up around Baltimore. It's happening every day. Every day,
he says every day. Well, so instead of me saying competition, basically it's motivation for you to continue to work hard and, build your brand and expand it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I do consider it competition because it's like you do get prideful. It's like something you can't really escape. But you gotta sit back and think like, damn, I'm not the only person to do this. You feel me? And so when you think it from that standpoint, and when you realize that in the long run, we really can help each other, and we like that's like in Paris. In Paris, they have all these different designers that the world glorifies. All these different ones, they all work together. Because if one's selling shoes for $500, then the next one say, oh, okay, we can make ours $600 now. Well, somebody else got to open the door for you to walk in it, you know, or you open the door and somebody else walk in it. It's like you can't open the door and then shut the door and think that it's going to work out good for you, because other people will see things that you don't. So.
Well, I'm here with Kyle. My name is Ming P, and we're sitting here with the Talk with Ming P, and we are out today.